Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover.
Come on, man, with that cheating ass shit, bro.
Fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them.
And you got a mic too. And you got a mic.
They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team.
Wait till I get the screaming on
and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Share Facebook. All right.
Hey, check. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16. First down.
All day, baby, all day.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Guys. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Come on, D.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
That should have been a fucking first. That should have been a fucking first. Because I just fucked over your nigga.
Size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space.
This is my quarter. This is my whole first quarter.
And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Hey, South! Who's that? 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. 3 bucks. 20. 58 to Mike.
Now Ryan. First down. He's got Smith here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now...
Man, I tell this nigga take off with Jameis Winston all the fucking time. His nigga refused to do it.
Doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty good.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Oh, I got the second half too then. That's crazy. I mean, I got the second quarter too.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete.
I'll take the field goal. I'll take the field goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And his kick is indeed good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You said what? You said what, brother? You said what, brother?
45.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Michelle, don't do it. Oh, yo, you don't got Michelle no more.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll lose yardage here back to the 15. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, that's 380. Check 45. Hey, check it. Replay. Joker. Jalard. 25. Check 25. Check 25. When he hit.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Oh, wow.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there.
Yeah, that was like a glitch.
Even from
because
up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy
started
could tell
step,
was some
and when I
pretty
started
good
step,
blocking
the
on the
men
right side
get
of the
me.
line.
But you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the second. Motion.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
Oh.
This one complete to Mohamed
How?
Sanu. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and front.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
The glitch and shit, man.
They come in bunches.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Don't say nothing. Alert flare.
From the gun, it's Brady. And able to find Dorsey. That one good for 24 yards.
Oh, bro.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
I'm coming after you. Undercrush.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
I ain't even about to chance. I'm going to take my 25 yards. That's free.
That's
a gimme.
And take it.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And I'm going to take another 25 yards.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone?
Wow.
To escape, and he goes down. The Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I really did just now.
So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Boy,
I'm not going to quit, but they keep like a Superman.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Any other fucking time, Freeman will do his thing on his own.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Send me 2. Alert.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey. Check the backer, check the backer. Hey, Alabama.
First down, here's White. White's got a first down and more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Come on, the pick. That's a fucking pick, man.
Falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot.
I need to fucking change the fucking settings on this fucking bitch, man.
First down there.
Dumbass shit, bro.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I got him on me.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
45, Mike, 45. No, ready. 72.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Wow.
The connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Wait, 20. Check, 45 to Mike. Watch twist.
On 1st down, Michelle. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target.
I see it. Wide open. Like, he's wide the fuck open. Why nobody want to fucking go in here?
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But nothing to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Sugar.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman.
Get his man back his yard,
15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Regular. Hey, Zoo. Ozzy.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, 66.
Brady gives this to White. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that
they let
time.
him pick that shit back up.
Caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right.
How y'all pushing him forward?
Pushes his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Check 45 to Mike. Come on. Regular.
Brady
That's the pick. That's the pick.
And that is incomplete. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much.
Yes, fake. Matt Neal's on some fucking bullshit.
Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Nigga be pressing the fucking button. Nigga don't shit fucking happen.
2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. Again, he finds an opening. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 75 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to see
don't tell me how to fucking play. I'll tell you how to fucking
I
play.
know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Critical extra point up and good. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
Pick. Oh, come on!
Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence.
I'm a fucking quarterback, bro. This thing not supposed to fucking happen.
Get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's fucking 5 seconds in a fucking key, man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. They go right back to White here on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be
in a no hurry to run the offense. Come on,
Let
man.
the clock wind down.
on second down. Michelle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Banjo, 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 banjo. 450.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying open. Hey, check Mike 45. Check and reload.
Brady gets to Michelle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down now, Michelle. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, watch it.
He about to fumble. He don't fumble. He don't fumble.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Alert! Hey, Alpha. Mike 45. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Chance. Watch the motion. 45.
To throw is Brady. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad
you probably need this one more than what I fucking do.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
You need this one more than what I do. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it.
I hope they let me play him again. I hope they let me play him again, because this game fucking fake, bro.
We'll see if they bring
fucking
that pressure.
Bullshit.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Okay. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Wow.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Down. 10 too soft. You better bring it. You better bring that.
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Lock to throw on second down. He completes this to Sutton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Hey, high 7.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. All day, dog. Ready?
They do go for it. It's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. Room here to run. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Locke looks to throw it again. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
We go set. 18 Gator. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on 4th down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
Brandon McManus for the Broncos field goal of 24-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ryan. This complete to Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, Ryan. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ryan will throw again. He completes it to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 34 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
50, plant. Greystone, travel.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Go.
You got motion man. You got motion man.
Go.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And an alley to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Go.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
6-6, pull it high.
At the 44-yard line.
5.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. On play action. Lock.
Wow, come on, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Block taking the snap at 1. This is the tight end Fant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 11.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Ready, break.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
61, matchbox flight.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Check 45 to Mike. Rip right, rip right. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Check safety, check safety. Bravo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Tyler Davison. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Come on, baby.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Why can't pick nothing? Why I can't pick nothing, man?
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Let's go, sir. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on
This
first
is
down,
fucking fake.
and it's something
This
that's
is
safe.
pathetic.
It's something that's
This
been
is
done many
pathetic,
times
bro.
before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Slam, slam, slam. Check. Check, 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 check. Check.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
This is
now they can go a
pathetic.
little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
Wow.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry.
Come on, man.
Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw is Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Rock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th down with Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
60 outlaw. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey! Keep going, boys, moving.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters.
You know what? I'm about to lift this shit up right now. How the fuck you stop the run?
EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
To throw it is Locke. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this throw caught left side. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 87 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Hey, Steve 6. Shoot.
Here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. Locke now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Locke gets this to Hamilton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's got room. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down at the 43, not before picking up the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They toss to Freeman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Fake, bro. This game really fucking fake, bro.
So far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Fuck this bitch ass down, bro.
Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Lindsay. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Bitch ass game, bro. I swear they not getting my support.